another edition of the Play Some Video Games podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Delvin Cox. And with me is not Donnie, not Dev. They called out. They're living their life. They're living their best life. But, like Saved by the Bell, when all the people got old and they had to leave the show, we got the new class of PSVG in. We got TPR and we got Tyrell. What's going on, brothers?
What's up? B team, what's going on?
B team's in the house.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay being a bench player. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. This is like that year, those 2 years when Jordan left to go play baseball, and it was just Pippen and the other guys. Pippen and Luke Longley and Bill Whittington.
Luke Longley, wowzers.
and if I remember correctly, they almost won a championship that year too.
Yeah, they still was the Bulls.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, they still was the Bulls. They were really good.
MVP. Yeah.
What
was
a
he on
weird
that Bulls
year.
94, 95? Maybe I'm wrong.
I think that's right. What a weird year. Anyway, so Tyrell, how was your week, man? Played anything good?
So far, so good. What about? I was prepared this go around, so I'm playing, of course, the physical version of Alan Wake 2 because your boy is that dude. But also,
congratulations!
Check what I got. This just got announced the other day. Well, not announced, but it got announced back in September.
Latro.
Wario 64 was like, hey, you can get this bad boy for $20 on physical. And I'm like, is it physical, or is I'm going to open this bitch up and it's a digital download bitch? I'm like, no, it's an actual cartridge. Comes with physical cards, which I think is pretty kick-ass. And I paid a whopping $10 for it because I had credited Best Buy already. So,
that's great.
I've been playing it on my phone this whole time already. It's on Apple Arcade. And have been playing it and digging it, but I'm all about playing with a proper controller, and so I am down with the down on that one, man. Great game. I can understand why it's nominated.
Okay. I have not yet played it because it's a card game, and I don't want to play card games.
You know I be thinking the same thing. Come on, bro. That's you and me.
Yeah.
Fuck with it. Trust me. Just if you got
I'll
any
give it a
faith
shot.
in me at all, just mess around with it for a little bit because it's a roguelite is what it really is.
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
Are you able to beat the game?
I ain't been playing that long enough to know that, so
It's
probably.
like Hades is a roguelike, and there's an ending.
There's an end game to it, so I don't doubt there's probably some kind of. I'm just not figuring out how to use some cards. I don't know this game well enough at that point. But
That is a good point, John 32. Sometimes games transcend the genre. That is very correct. 'Cause I love Yu-Gi-Oh.
really,
Yeah, I love Yu-Gi-Oh. The Yu-Gi-Oh video games, I love.
Huh.
I used to play them all the time.
did you like Yu-Gi-Oh the cartoon?
Oh, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh the cartoon. It was so over dramatically ridiculous. Heart of the cards. I was all into that nonsense. I'm like, yeah, go Yugi. This is the stupidest cartoon in the world. I was all into it. Seto Kaiba, that was my jam.
That's like the line where cartoons started getting really shittily animated.
Yes.
Down to from 15 frames to about 10 frames a second. It's like, ooh, this is cheaply made. But people loved it. And so it sold well. Of course, people fell in love with Yu-Gi-Oh from that.
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh was dope.
It was something.
So, T, you did anything else this week?
Nah, bro, it's just been the hustle. I actually just was talking to Vanessa a little bit ago. Vanessa's my lady, for those who don't know, and we were just getting finalizing Thanksgiving plans, bro. So getting ready for that because I could. So I had to get ready for all that. So that's how that rolls.
Get ready to cook. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, TPR? My face is the Xbox because everything's Xbox now. How you been doing, bro?
Dude, my catch up and all over the place. Doing pretty good. Yeah, decent week. Got back from the gym. For the record, saw John 32 in the chat. I met John at Extra Life a few weeks ago for the second year in a row.
That's dope.
Yeah.
How was he? Heard he's a jerk.
He's as mild as he seems in the Discord, guys.
He's a complete asshole. Then that's the case.
He's probably the nicest guy. He doesn't have business being as nice as he is.
Aw.
That makes him a piece of shit. So
yeah, correct. Very, very much so.
No, but yeah, doing good. See, I've been playing Resistance 1 for the first time on my PS3.
Fall of Man.
Oh,
Fall of Man.
Word up.
Yep.
that's a fun game.
Yeah.
Does it hold up?
So far. It at first it didn't, but it's solid. It's getting solid.
Okay, I like it.
Sean's
Let
nice
me
so
ask you a question.
Yeah.
This is a weird question, but I asked this because I experienced this also.
All right.
How is your PS3 controller holding up?
It's funny you say that, Delvin. When I first started using my PS3 controller after like 5, 6, 7 years not using it, I started getting phantom button presses all over the place. I wouldn't press
That's why I
anything and it would get random inputs. So then this is the other part of it. I looked it up. There's a fix for it. You gotta wrap a piece of tape around a piece of foam that's in the controller. It takes I didn't have to do any soldering, nothing. I did it. It took probably an hour of tinkering, and after I finished, it was all gone. And it worked.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So if
I did not know that.
go on YouTube and search PS3 phantom input controller repair, you'll be able to find it. And all you do is wrap a piece of packing tape around this little piece of foam, and then you just put it back in the controller, and then snap the clamshell back together, screw in the motherboard back in, and then screw up the shell, and then it was good to go as normal. So yeah, if it wasn't for that, I started using my DualSense because my PS3 controllers were all over the place. But then I fixed one of them, and I'm like, I'm not going to let my DualSense break playing PS3. I'm going to let that wear playing PS5. So
Yes. What I ended up doing was going on Amazon, looking up PS3 controllers, and just
And the
bought
fake?
one for like $13.
yeah,
Let me get the
So
fake one. It's
I
fine.
just wanted to. I was going to do that, but I'm like, let me just try this stupid online solution, and it worked. So that's what I'll do from now on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I recommend
So-
trying it if you have 2 hours to spare one day. It's not that bad.
Okay. That's good advice. So are you enjoying Resistance Fall of Man so far?
Yeah, I'm near. Let's see. We excavated a Chimera base. I think I'm closer to the end of the game. It's almost like survival horror. The section I'm at. I have a flashlight and going downstairs. Yeah, it's fun. I will say, all the guns are pretty fun, except for there's this one called the Sapper. It just shoots like goop.
Yeah, it's trash.
It says
not
it
good.
shoots mines. I thought it was going to be mines that went really fast and that you could activate in a Batman Arkham game or something like that. But it isn't. It's just like goop, and then when you explode, it doesn't do that much damage.
Yeah,
It's the only underwhelming weapon. Other than that, these are fun. The bullseye's
I don't
awesome.
use them.
Hailstorm's awesome.
What drew you back to wanting to work with Resistance all over again?
I just wanted to go back and experience some PS3 franchises I didn't when I was younger.
Fair.
So
that's good.
yeah, I got the Resistance trilogy, the Killzone trilogy, and the infamous duology, all for $90 physical.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
I played both. What you call it? The last one. I already forgot. I don't think I played any Killzones, and I
Infamous.
played 1 and 3 Resistance, but not 2.
Killzone Shadowfall is the one you played.
Yeah. And Infamous, I played both those games, and I like the first one more than I like the second one.
Oh, that's interesting. I think that's a hot take amongst us.
Okay.
Just
Interesting.
my own vibes.
Yeah, so I've been playing Resistance, and then I went back to Outer Wilds. I just wanted to pick up the DLC, and I love the base game. It's one of my favorite games ever, and I wanted to play Echoes of the Eye. And
Well, you're that high on it? Wow.
Huh?
I said you're that high on Outer Wilds? I didn't know that.
is one of the best games of all time. I'll say right here. Yeah.
I have tried to
Wow.
play and love that game multiple times. Now, mind you, I had the same experience with Horizon. It took me a good 4 or 5 times before Horizon finally clicked for me. So maybe I need to go back to Outer Wilds. I've tried it multiple times. Not like I have not tried to give it a go, because too many people I fuck with have said, yo, that's a game. And it just, and I love outer space and well, I mean, you can literally see outer space extra. I love space travel and so forth and so on. So the very ideal of it is so dope to me, yo. Go land on planets and do something. And it never clicks. And I don't know what I'm missing, but I feel like I need to figure it out. I need, because too many people bang with it that I know. So
it took me like 5 years to beat Breath of the Wild. I didn't get the hype until like 2022. So
fair.
That's
I feel
fair.
you. Also, I can't do like Shin Megami Tensei or a lot of the really long JRPGs, it's just not in my blood.
Yeah.
No matter how great people say they are, I just can't commit.
I can, but when I try to play those, it literally like takes me like several months. Like even like last year when I played Tears of the Kingdom, that like took up all my gaming time.
Yeah.
Because I have such few gaming time. It's like, all right, you want to play this? I'm going to play this till completion, and it's going to be 130 hours, and that's going to be 50% of my gaming time. And that was kind of how it worked. Like, all right, that's what it was. It was what it was. But it was fun. All right, anything else, TPR?
Other than that, I've been watching The Penguin. That's a really good show so far.
God, it's so good.
Oh, I finished it. It's really good. I liked it a lot.
There you go.
Colin Farrell's an excellent actor. Who would have thought it?
Yeah, I'm only on episode 2, but yeah, really solid.
Really good
What
show.
else? He's not a good person. Shocker.
Yeah. No,
But
that's
Colin
show.
Farrell's good enough actor, and the writing's good enough to where you feel for him. And that's how you do it.
As the show go on, you'll figure out. Yeah, he's really not a good person. Yeah, but it's really good if you like the Batman, and I actually enjoyed the Batman movie.
I do. I like the Batman.
I thought it was really good.
When Donnie was like, "Oh, he's emo. I don't like it." I'm like, "I'm here for it. Come on, man."
Yeah, he's whiny, privileged Batman. That's kind of what Batman is. He's whiny and privileged. Like, yeah, I'm digging it. I kind of really dug the Batman movie, and I feel like this is a really cool side story to that movie. So yeah, I'm really digging it. I really dug the series.
Yeah.
I know people are like comparing it to Sopranos and stuff. I won't go that far yet.
No.
Yeah, I've seen people.
Sopranos
do that.
is my favorite show, and it's not close. Sorry.
So I have watched some Sopranos, but I don't get down with the Sopranos like that. So I don't know. I don't think the comparison even is apt. I think it's his own thing. I think it is mobby. It's mob stuff. So of course they want to compare it to
family. Like Sopranos is as much a family drama as it is a mob show.
I disagree with that, but you'll get there. It very much is family, in fact. So
and the Penguin?
Yeah.
Okay.
It does get there.
But it's not Sopranos family. No, it's not in any way. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're not hitting up Uncle Pussy and the Penguin. You're just not. So
it's not Tony Soprano going on to see colleges with his daughter and then killing one of his ex-cons who went to witness protection. It's not like that, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Spoiler for one of the best episodes of Sopranos.
Yeah. There's some really good moments in it. It feels more like it's just very different. It just feels like a continuation of the Batman movie, and it works really well inside that vein. I found myself asking the question often, and I think it gets answered, like, where the fuck is the Batman at? Like, what? Like, all this crime is going on. This shit's blowing up. People are dying. And like, like, hey,
it's like,
are you on break?
I feel like, and I'm not to delve too deep and not to really spoil it. I feel like it's oddly enough, it's too low level in that particular city at that point in time for him to go address. It seemed bigger than it is because that's how close you are to it. You're street level at that point. So you feel like, yo, this must be good. But nah, bro. You know, Batman out there got to fight the Joker and the Scarecrow and things like that. There, he way out here. It's like you gotta zoom out.
Well, yeah, it's the existential superhero dilemma, right? You can never stop all evil.
Yeah.
So what's the point? And then the nihilists say there is no point. Superheroes are stupid, blah, blah, blah. But that's not.
There you go. There you go. Snurse is right. He's working on his brooding. Swear to me. Anything else, TPR?
I don't think so.
All right, I got some small stuff. I've been playing the same game, Star Wars Outlaws, but this has been a week where a lot of stuff I ordered actually came in, surprisingly. So I'll just show you a couple of them. One T you know about. I put it here for me.
Oh shit, they came through.
Yeah, my Tribe Called Quest Nikes.
Wow, Air Force One lows.
Yeah, but they're with the Tribe Called Quest logo and stuff like that. They're custom. They're dope. They're really cool.
They're really gorgeous. I'm glad that turned out.
On the back, they say Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
They got the Tribe sign on it. These are like really, really cool.
Yeah.
I really like them. And I was a little leery of it when I saw it because I got a Facebook ad for it. I'm like, this can't be fucking real. There's no way this is real because the price was like $80. And like Air Force Ones don't even cost more than that by themselves. So like this can't be real. So then I told T about it. T looked at it like, oh yeah, this is the thing. So I ordered them. Took a while to get here. They got stuck in customs and everything.
Yeah.
And but they got here and they dope. They're really cool.
Nice.
Just gotta find something to wear them with. But yeah, they're dope.
I was about to ask you, what you gonna step out in those in? What you gonna go do with that?
I need to get some like cross colors. Some shit from like the 90s. Some FUBU or some cross colors to rock with it. Just to get in the spirit. But yeah, they're dope. And another thing I got, which I think the second thing I got is probably more of a board with video games conversation, but we're here. So there's this Kickstarter a while back for I'm a G.I. Joe fan and a Transformers fan. And what the Kickstarter was the G.I. Joe compendium of all the old comics in one giant like book. So I signed up to get that. That hasn't come yet. But once I signed up to get that one, I got like a notification for this He-Man like board game. So let me show you how it looks. What it is it's this huge He-Man board game that you can play, 1 to 5 players, and it's called Masters of the Universe Battlegrounds.
That's cool. And it's a starter set, so there's even probably more. There's more you can buy.
Yeah, and it has like all the characters and it's like really like crafted statues of the characters in the game. In the board, yeah, I guess it's called game. In the game, like you can play as either He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Stratos, Orko, Ram Man, Skeletor, Evil Lyn, Trapjaw, Merman, just all the people from He-Man.
Oh yeah.
And it's awesome. Just kind of like almost like a risk type game. And when you order it, I don't think it's not for retail yet. When you ordered it, when they hit their set goals, two of their goals was you get an exclusive He-Man one, which I got, and an exclusive of Skeletor. He-Man's on Battle Cat, Skeletor's on Pantheon. And it's dope.
I like the very idea of that is super, super cool, because then all of a sudden, you can just do a She-Ra side game, side set. You can just keep that going. That's really cool.
That's a good point. John 32 said, you're going to have to explain why these things are cool, Delvin, for TPR and those young people. Yes. But I'm quite sure TPR knows who He-Man is. They did a reboot on He-Man that was pretty popular.
Yeah.
They did 2 reboots on He-Man. Yeah. One with Kevin Smith one, which is liked. That's a continuation of the 80s show.
Yeah.
And then there's one that's it might have been 3.
Because there's an old from the 90s reboot.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Then there's like the She-Ra one. Yeah, there's like a lot of things.
Great show. That She-Ra reboot is real good.
Yeah, it might have been.
Like
yeah.
Go ahead, TPR.
Sorry, I was about to say, you might think I'm a kid, but when growing up, I did watch Captain Planet. I love Captain Planet, all right?
He's our hero.
Captain Planet's dope.
I wish if there was a Captain Planet shoes, I'd be all over it.
I'm going to probably look for those now.
That's just put an internet search away.
Yeah, my only thing about Captain Planet, I feel like you just throw some dirt on them. That's trying to solve the problem. Like, if I'm a criminal, I'm just going to throw some grease on them. Like, here you go. Fuck off, Captain Planet. Throw some trash that you pollute.
Captain Planet RPG, John?
That's a good idea. They did have a Captain Planet NES game that was god-awful, if I remember correctly. I think that's the only thing they had. Captain Planet and the Planeteers NES game. And T is looking for these Captain Planet shoes to see if they're a real thing.
I need to put it in the chat. I found a custom pair that I think is pretty dope.
Okay. There you go, TPR. You can
at least color wise, I like the way these look.
Okay, I better not look on that now because then I'll screw up the whole stream and Donnie will yell at me. I don't want to get yelled at today. Maybe tomorrow.
Again, it's in the chat. It's just it's a Reddit link, so worry not.
Yes, but besides these cool things, I also got PlayAsia had a deal. I want to say like in June, July, when you buy 3 games for $99.
Yeah.
So I got what's what I got? I got Lollipop Chainsaw, which wasn't out yet. I got Clock Tower 2. These are physical, by the way, remastered. Well, Clock Tower remastered, not Clock Tower 2 remastered. Clock Tower remastered, and I got another game called Lisa, and they just came in. So yeah, I've been doing pretty good. All the stuff I've been wanting is finally coming in the house, so I'm good.
I mean, we're gonna just keep showing off stuff. Like I said, I had a whole stack of it. I was prepared. Of course, I have yet to play it, but I possess it.
Oh, there you go.
It's a good game.
I know it will be. But Alan Wake, my brain only works a particular way. I can basically only play like a few games at once before I'm like, that's too much. So
yes,
Alan Wake is my story game girly. I play a little shooty. I mess around a little bit in Call of Duty, popping, and of course Fortnite. And Balacho is a little card game, so I can kind of slide play that. And so I got that. But I also got the physical copy of Tunic.
Okay, there you go.
Which,
that looks good.
I beat that. I think 1,000 pointed that on Xbox. So
cardboard box.
That is here. I'll walk you through it. It's so nice.
All right. Is Xbox your primary platform, Tyrell?
No, he is an Xbox.
No, I own everything, so I can play on everything. But Switch is Switch and PlayStation are like where I play Switch, PlayStation exclusives, and Xbox, I guess, is where I play everything else at, is what it comes down to. So, of course, it has you can
that's a good box.
That's a great box art.
Because you can reverse it. So that's, inside of it, you know what I'm saying? But I reverse it because I like the reverse.
That's way better.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Soundtrack, and in fact, hey, I don't really, we'll keep that just in case. Let's see.
What was that?
That's just soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
T-shirt promo.
Okay.
Controls, which is nice, but if you have played Tunic, you know that in Tunic you're building the book,
just like Legend of Zelda 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, of course, they actually give you the physical book for the physical copy. It also comes with, which is actually, like I said, all these are things if you play Tunic, you will have to develop, and as you play, it's a big part of the game. But they give you the map.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So is that like a quote unquote spoiler because you're supposed to make that in the game?
I guess because it took so long for the physical version to come out, by that time they knew what it was. Nice little stickers. Yeah. So, yeah, that is just a Best Buy deal. Once again, Wario 64, give it up. Always comes through with the deals like, hey, you can get this from Best Buy right now. But I think I paid $35 for it. So,
yeah. Well, John 32, if you're dying, you probably should buy it because you're dying. So, last wish, live your life, brother.
and so that's the flip to you. I love buying physical games on my Switch. I love owning carts. Of course, I just showed you the physical copy of Alan Wake. I was not going to play Alan Wake. I promised myself I was not playing Alan Wake until they came with a physical edition of it, and I held that down. and so when they finally dropped the physical in October, I was like, okay, here we go, gents. Plus, it comes with all the DLC and stuff I got there, so I was like, hell yeah, I can get down with that. So that is me being patient, and that patience finally paying off.
There you go.
Yeah.
That reminds me, on our last show when I was here, I was playing Control. I finished Control like a month and a half ago. Finally, all the DLC, all the basic.
How did you like it?
Very good. And I finished Alan Wake 1 a year before that, or 2 years before that.
Nice.
So I'm all ready for Alan Wake 2. That kind of
2 more years, you'll be playing Alan Wake 2.
I already got it on Epic. So
it comes with the physical version comes with a digital copy of Alan Wake 1, which I played when it came out originally. The Night Springs expansion, Lake House expansion, and some cosmetics that are just worthless. But they exist.
That is fine.
But it's also got a cool little not quite reversible because there's too much going on there, but nice little case on the inside, like little situation. So I dig it, man. And like I said, it came with the physical download of the remaster of Alan Wake. And I'd actually started Control a second time. I was playing the Control like Xbox and Series X and PS5 version, and not great. I'm not a frame rate guy. I'm not one of those dudes who like the frame rate is hitchy and blah blah blah. But it was noticeable. And so I had to go ahead and flip it over to whatever play mode or whatever you want to call it, like the 60 frames mode as opposed to the 30. The 30 frames graphics mode was so hiccupy and so hitchy, it just wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
So
I've experienced that a lot too.
Yeah. So
I get
that's an unfortunate situation on that one. So
all right. Before we get to the news, we got some housekeeping. All right, so everybody, we got 2 more shows before our annual Christmas break. Next week in December 4th, so be prepared. Our recap show will be released on December 9th. So there you go, everybody. So now you know we're going on break like we usually do. We'll be back in January. So there you have it. So before we get to the news, I'm going to bring in a little video.
Those other guys, everybody got those guys. But LeBron can't have a bad game. Him and AD they both play well, the Lakers going to be tough to beat. But that's the one thing you got to worry about, man. Them young boys coming.
They are down 3-2, but they send the series back to Los Angeles for Game 6 on Friday. That'll be a dandy to watch.
Yes.
What's the Skip Bayless quote? When he's down in on him and he comes inside, like Skip and Chuck should just go at it, you know. They
just have. They probably should just go at it. So.
Or should they go at it? You know what I'm saying? Would I pay money to see it? I don't know. Maybe.
Yes, John 32 is asking, am I going to be on the end of the year show? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I have no choice, John 32. They're going to drag me out of my house and beat me if I don't come on the end of your show.
I bet Dev isn't. Dev probably won't because he's Dev.
Yeah, that is true. We'll try to force him, but he doesn't listen. He doesn't care. He just, Dev is Dev. That's all he can say. All right, let's get to some of these news stories. All right. Some games receive updates this week. Ubisoft has released a new update for Assassin's Creed Syndicate, introducing a resolution and performance boost for PS5, PS5 Pro, and Xbox Series X and X. So that's a big thing for those who into that. And this is Syndicate, to be clear.
Yeah, I have Syndicate. I never finished it because it was just weird. I love Assassin's Creed games, like love Assassin's Creed games. So I never finished Syndicate, and I'll take an graphics package update. I own it, so it's already on the system over here. I think it's already downloaded on the system over here now I think about it.
So there you go. Now might be a chance to finish it.
Well, there you go. Come up.
It's going to look a little better. Play a little better. You played Syndicate, TPR?
I played it a bit. I wasn't that high on it.
That's the one in France, right?
That's the one in England. France is Unity.
Huh.
That is correct, yes.
Shit, maybe I need to play Syndicate.
Although I want to play Origins. I have it in my library, and I've been meaning to play Origins because Egypt looks really cool. But the last AC game I really loved was Black Flag.
Wow.
I love it, dude. All the ship combat, being a sailor, it was my male fantasy come true. You know, it was.
The funny thing is, Donnie and Dev hate Black Flag because of that.
Those
things.
Right?
But I like the boats in what's the one with Cassandra?
AC Odyssey.
So I like the boats in Odyssey. And I think there's some boats in Origins as well. I think everybody get a little boat. After Black Flag, everybody seems to get a little boat action.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So also, Dying Light 2 got a PS5 Pro enhancements this week as well. Now has 4 graphics modes, balance, resolution, performance, and quality. And it's included in this month's PS Plus catalog. So if you haven't played Dying Light 2, you have PS Plus, you can play it now. There you go.
Delvin, you got the Pro, right?
Yeah, I got the Pro.
Yeah.
What has been your experience with this far? You've seen some stuff to make you go, whoa, or is it just like, there you go?
Kind of like, there you go. Stuff looking better. It's running better, but it's kind of what I expected. It's not like a huge leap in like some games look a lot better and run better, but it's just like, all right, this is cool. I feel I said it on PSXP, like when we talked about it in the detail. I was like, this feels like something that 2-3 years from now I'm going to reap the benefits of. When I'm going to see games like really going to take advantage of it, and it's like, okay, this is the reason why I have it now. Not going to say they're going to be PS5 Pro exclusive games or anything like that, but you're going to start seeing games more optimized better for Pro.
I think it's going to be Yote. It's going to be the one that set it off joint. And I'm very excited for it. And that's kind of what I'm waiting for. I'm like, I can wait until next year when Yote comes up.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Speaking of,
that makes sense.
I didn't finish Iki Island DLC and Ghost, and I wanted to go back and do that, but I never bought Director's Cut. I just did it on PS Plus, and I didn't feel like renewing my PS Plus subscription. I'm going to try to snag Director's Cut of Ghost on Black Friday deal on PSN.
Yeah, it's probably going to be really cheap.
Yeah. It's like $30 normally for the upgrade. I think it'll be like 15 on sale. Yeah.
I only played that on, I played and beat it on Pro, and I never played the Iki Island, and I never played the PlayStation 5 version of it. And some people said it really is a substantial upgrade visually.
It is.
I too might be double dipping on that. And I have the fancy version though with PlayStation 4, like the steel book and everything. So it's kind of a lightweight. We just like swap the disc probably.
There you go.
That way, just it looks live.
Do it. Yeah, I got the God of War 2018 steelbook. I'm never letting go of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart. I wish I'd have got that. Do I have that? No, I don't have that. I have the other one.
So
I have
that's
the God of War Ragnarok one.
that is with an eBay. The word, wow.
I have Thor's hammer. That's what I have.
Oh, okay.
I have Thor's
I have it here.
I'd rather have God of War 2018 as the game.
Nah, it's all right. All right. We also got a Rainbow Six Siege update. Is getting PC and console crossplay next month. So for those who play Siege, you're gonna get to play against console players.
Ugh, just pop it.
And the crowd goes mild.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever.
That's one of those games that is keeping Ubi alive because people play that game and pay for them season passes. So
yeah, and my thing is that's the game I did not want. I was like, I want a Rainbow Six with a story mode. And they're like, nah, son, you getting this. Like, I don't want this though. Like, nah, fam. You thought you was finna get Vegas? Nah. Take this Siege.
You ever read Rainbow Six, the book?
Whew, a long time ago.
Same. But I every now and again I'll hear a name that's from that book. And I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that dude.
The last time I probably read that book might have been when Rainbow Six was like on PS1.
That's about right.
Because I used to love the PS1 version of the game, which is probably, if I played now, it's probably terrible. But yeah, I used to love playing that one. And I was like, I didn't know this was a book. And I read like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Tom Clancy, you out here predicting the future of war. In more ways than one. All right. Our next one is Dynasty Warriors Origin gets a PS exclusive demo on Fridays. Oh, that's cool. I wasn't interested in Dynasty Warriors Origins, but it actually looks pretty cool. So I might try that demo. Any of you interested in Dynasty Warriors
I don't like
Origins?
those, man.
Yeah, the closest I get is being a big Yakuza fan, but if I want Yakuza and Dynasty Warriors, I think that it almost already exists.
Yeah, I think it does. I think that is actually a thing.
Yeah, I think, what is it? Is it Ishin or Kenzan? No, those are the feudal Japan ones. I thought there was a Yakuza Musu game. Look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Well, while you're looking it up, let me give this information. The game will be PS5 Pro enhanced and will release on January 17th.
All right. Looks like there isn't a Musu game for Yakuza, but there is. Yeah. There is one licensed one, though. Something of the Fist Musu game.
Fist of the North Star?
Fist of the North Star, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. That's based off the anime.
Yeah. Last one I played was Hyrule Warriors on the. Do I have that on? I might have it on the Switch, but the last one I played was that same game on the Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
So
Donnie's favorite.
Yeah. All right. Maybe this news will get you guys hype. Half-Life 2 celebrates its 20th anniversary with a new documentary and game updates.
Yep.
To celebrate, Half-Life 2 was made free for all players on Steam this weekend. The update bundles Half-Life 2's episodic expansion, episode 1 and 2, into one complete package. Every map on Half-Life 2 has been looked over by Valve's level designers to fix long-standing bugs, restore content and features lost to time, and improve the quality and fix things like light map resolution and fog. All right, now. Half-Life 2 also hit 64,085 concurrent players, 4 times as many players as the previous all-time high, and 1,000 times many players as Concord.
I did take advantage and download that. I got that while it was free, even though like it's like dirt cheap. They sell that game for I think like $5 at this point. But free is free, my guy.
It is free to keep.
I want to say I bought the whole collection of Half-Life already, so I didn't have to. It was Steam.
Yeah.
Last Black Friday.
Yeah.
They have like Half-Life, Black Mesa, and all those other things that came with it in one big giant package.
Yeah.
But both of you like Half-Life?
Yes, I absolutely love Half-Life. That's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer Half-Life 1, but Half-Life 2 is very good.
Half-Life 2 is the iconic one.
Fascinating.
The source engine. You look at how Resistance 1 looks, then look at how Half-Life 2 looks. And Half-Life 2 came out 2 years before Resistance 1.
Yeah.
And it looks so much better.
Yeah.
But also the physics engine, right? That's what it jump-started, Counter-Strike source engine, and Titanfall 2 is based on the modified source engine. It jump-started 3D game physics for like the 21st century. So yeah, can't overstate Half-Life 2's impact. Maybe I'll return to it one day. I want to play Alex, but I don't have VR. That's my
same. I was same thing. I was just on Reset Era the other day, and they were like, y'all got to play Half-Life Alex. Not enough people play Half-Life Alex. I'm like, people just don't got the rigs for it, bro. It's like
nobody don't have a goddamn VR set except me, and I keep buying them and falling for the trick every goddamn time.
Yeah, I have a PC that can run it, but I don't want to. I have to drop like at minimum a few $100 to be able to play it. For a decent VR headset, like $1,000. I'm like, I don't. No. I wish I could just rent a headset, and I looked online for that actually like a week or two ago, and it didn't seem straightforward. I wish there was just like a studio I could go and just rent out space for an hour, and then just do that for like on and off for like 3 months, and then beat the game that way. But
they have VR headset like arcades here that you can go into.
Yeah, they do here too, but it's like only group games. You can't do individual games.
Yeah,
like Half-Life.
that's what I'm going to say. They need to make them where you can do individual games for a certain period of time.
Yeah,
as opposed to these group games, because we don't want to play nobody else. We don't like y'all like that. Why would I want to go on VR and play football when I can actually go play football? With y'all? Like, no. We're all in the same room with the headset on playing football. Like, no, bro. We can just go out and play football and basketball.
The quarterback from the Washington Commanders plays VR, practices in VR, and is one of the best QBs to play this year. So, gotta put some respect on it.
I don't believe that at all.
I don't care if you believe me. It's a factual statement. It's not something I'm whipping up, baby.
Is he the best? I don't know if he's
No, I'm not saying he's the best. One of the best this year in the league, in the NFL. So
that might not be saying much. He's learning about VR.
He keeps sharp via VR, and that's why when he gets out there on the field, although Washington has dropped like 2 straight, so
there you go.
Sus. Yep.
All right, the Game Award announced their nominees. So let's get mad, y'all, because y'all know this is how it goes every year.
Be outraged.
Game of the Year. The nominees are, gotta know how the Game Awards. Astrobot.
Yes.
What is it called? The weird game you like? Balatro? Is that what it's called?
Balatro.
Yep.
The weird card game everybody likes it. I don't know. Black Myth Wukong.
No. That's a game that's on this list for popularity and no other reason.
Well, Wukong?
Yeah.
I have not played this game yet.
No one has because it's big overseas.
My son wants to play it. I think he's going to get on Black Friday, he keeps telling me.
There you go.
Elden Ring, Shadow of the Evil Tree.
I just got to think about DLC being on this list, but they changed their rules this year for DLC to be on the list. So
because they want Elden Ring to win. They're telling you Elden Ring's going to win.
They love nothing more. I think DLC should be its own category. I mean, it'd be a good category. Like, exactly. I don't like DLC. You got that DLC. You got Phantom Liberty. Was it last year?
Yeah.
But I guess they're putting it into the main, unless it's like a standalone game, kind of like Uncharted Lost Legacy. That's where I could see it maybe being its own thing. But Erdtree need the base game to play. It's a DLC strictly.
Yeah. Also, we got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth
Disagree.
and Metaphor Refantasio.
Those who love it. And so, sure thing.
D Life says the fact that Space Marine 2 isn't on any of these lists is criminal. I haven't read the rest of the list, D Life. Relax. It might be on here. It's not. Not even a little bit.
This list is very, very, very PlayStation heavy in a way that I'm like, did they put in on this year?
We gonna get to that. So, Astrobot and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth nominated in 7 categories. Sony has 17 nominations. Square and Xbox has 12, and Sega has 11. I didn't know Xbox had 12 games this year. Well, I guess because of Activision and all that stuff, because of all the stuff they bought. In my head, I'm thinking Xbox is just Xbox. Well, yeah, no, they bought a lot of shit, so that stuff is now Xbox. Jonathan too brings a good point. Helldivers should have been on here somewhere. Helldivers was like a thing.
Is it not nominated anywhere? Not for best multiplayer game?
I didn't look that up. Reading those TPR. I'm not going to look for that.
I'll go through it.
I got the deadline article up here, so I'm scrolling. Mobile, AR, VR, action, best action game. Helldivers is in the best action game category.
Okay, that's good. That's a good one.
Yeah, and I don't think they have a shooter category, which is wild. Why would they not have a shooter category?
Best ongoing game. That's like multiplayer or live service, I guess.
That's
multiplayer. It's on best multiplayer game. There we go.
Okay. So it's going to lose to Fortnite.
Oh my God! Hold on. Best multiplayer game. Are you going to talk about that before?
No, you go ahead and read it. Go ahead.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6, reasonable. Helldivers 2, reasonable. Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Whoa. Hold up.
People like it.
At Extra Life, all right, I was staying up for 24 hours, all right? For like half of it, we were playing Mario Party Jamboree. Because what else are you going to do with 4 people on a couch? Well,
what?
Not behind closed doors, but I
know what I'm doing. 4 people on the couch.
Fair, but okay. So I just gave you 2 shooters. Beneath that, Tekken 8. Beneath that, Warhammer 40K, Space Marine 2. So there you go. There's a Space Marine 2 nomination in best multiplayer game. So I feel like it just doesn't fit in that particular category. From what I just read you, Tekken 8 doesn't fit in that category.
No, Tekken 8's the wild one out there. Out of groups like that. Why is that there? Yeah. Tekken 8 should be like in best fighting game.
I mean, fighting games are. It has a big presence as a multiplayer online.
They're multiplayer, but I'm like, that feels like fighting games like its own category.
Fighting game is Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, which should be shipping tomorrow. Once again, physical, and Multiverses, which. How is that in the category this year when it came out last year?
Because they rebooted it this year. That's why.
It's not that good.
It re-released this year. Yeah. And again, the crowd went mild for it.
Tekken 8 is the last one in that category.
Okay. So Tekken 8 is probably going to win that one, if I was to guess. Or Sparking Zero. People like Sparking Zero a lot.
I think Tekken 8 will win. So Sparking Zero is, as someone who loved Budokai Tenkaichi 3, which is what Sparking Zero is a spiritual successor to.
Yes.
It's nowhere as technical as a fighting game as Tekken 8. So I think Tekken 8 is going to win as the best fighting game. But in terms of fan service, it's probably Dragon Ball. Yeah.
Okay. That sounds accurate. All right. Any other thoughts about the Game Awards?
Stop taking it so seriously.
Well, yeah, for sure, because it's just not that deep. Let's see. Best game direction, best score, best audio design, best performance, innovation, and accessibility. Now that's a cool idea. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Diablo 4, Dragon Age, The Veilguard, Prince of Persia, The Last Crown, and Star Wars Outlaws are the innovation and accessibility nominees.
Good call.
Games for Impact, Closer the Distance, Indica, Neva, Life is Strange Double Exposure, Senuous Saga, Hellblade 2, Tales of Kinzera Zao, best ongoing game. So that is the category. Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Helldivers 2. So that's a category that's actually I think a solid list of games that are on that. Best independent game: Animal Well, Balatro, Lorelei and the Laser Eye, Eyes for me, Neva, UFO 50. Let's see. Best mobile game: AFK Journey, Balatro, Pokemon trading card game, which literally just came out maybe a month ago. Wuthering Waves, Zenless Zone Zero. I think Balatro actually wins. I think Balatro might take just about every category it's in.
Probably.
Because that's how loved it is. I'm
People
not telling you because I
game.
played it and I do love and appreciate this game. It's a fun time, but I don't know it enough to be like, yes, you should win that category. I just think people who are voting on this are going to be like, yeah, because people who seem to be voting on this have been on the internet being like really championing Balatro. Like that's the shit. That's the shit. So I'm like, I guess, man. Best action adventure, Astrobot. Agree. Prince of Persia and the Lost Crown. I haven't got. Any of you guys got that?
Yes, I do.
That's really good. Okay.
I think it's on high on Donnie's list. He loved it. I did not play it.
Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, and Echoes of Wisdom. Okay.
I'm enjoying Outlaws, by the way.
RPG, Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. I liked it. Is that an RPG? Infinite Wealth. You know what I'm thinking?
You're thinking
Gaiden, the side story.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Metaphor Refantasio, Best Family Game, Astrobot, Princess Peach, Showtime, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. This is the Nintendo category. It always is. The Plucky Squire.
I think it'll be a Jamboree.
Of those, I bet you Astrobot takes that. And it should. Astrobot is amazing, in my opinion.
Well, family game. I think Jamboree might win it because Astrobot isn't multiplayer, but Jamboree is.
Yeah, that is a good point.
We'll see. Because all those games are single player with the exception of Jamboree. So it's in this case, Jamboree's the weirdo in that category. Sims strategy game, Age of Mythology Retold, Frostpunk 2, Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess, Manor Lords, and Unicorn Overlord is your best Sims strategy game. Your best sports / racing games, F1 24, EA Sports Football Club 25, NBA 2K 25, Topspin 2K 20. Topspin came back this year?
Yeah.
Oh, get out there and get your tennis on, people. And WWE 2K 24.
Okay.
Let's see anything else that needs your most anticipated game. It's a fun category. Death Stranding 2 on the beach, which will win because Kojima comes through and Jeff seems to always like they have him up on stage. Ghost of Yotai, which is my most anticipated game.
There you go.
Grand Theft Auto 6, which is lots of people like the rest of the world.
Else's anticipated game. That's what should win.
Metroid Prime 4, which, come on, y'all, it's going to be a Switch 2 game. Let's just get all cops to it. And Monster Hunter Wilds, which people seem to be in Japan right now testing out. That's a big thing. You would have noticed people, if you get down within the game industry, seem to have all went to Japan over the last couple of days to get out there to go test that game.
No Silk Song.
No Silk Song.
Because that's not coming. It doesn't.
It's not coming out.
That game. I'm not saying it feels like vaporware, but it do feel vapory.
How long it take to make that goddamn game?
It's one of the things where I feel like it's like they probably get to a point that like, God, it's not good enough. You know, it's one of I feel like they're worrying themselves to death over it.
It's insurmountable. How do you? Yeah.
How do you do better than what the first one was for those who enjoyed that game? I played about, let's say, 10 hours of Hollow Knight, and I was like, I'm good. Backed off of it. Had a good time with what I played. Just never was one of those ones I was going to finish.
Okay.
Best esports team?
No.
Come on, that seems like some stuff we do, right?
No, we don't need to talk about that. We can move on now.
I can't even pronounce the first one.
Now we can officially move on.
We'll go with team. We're going to say Team Liquid will win that one.
Right.
Team Liquid.
Yeah. Absolutely not. PlayStation Portal is getting cloud streaming with the beta for the service launching today in select countries. So there you go.
Ooh. Hero's got his Portal on the screen right now.
But I don't pay for premium PlayStation, so I'll never be able to do the cloud gaming.
Let me get to that. The streaming beta allows PlayStation Plus premium only members to play a selection of 120 PS5 games, including Dave the Diver, Ghost of Tsushima, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Monster Hunter Rise, and Ratchet and Clank Drift Apart. So if you have a PS5 Portal, PS Portal, I'm talking about PS5 Portal, it's PS Portal, you can finally use the cloud stream, the thing that we always thought it was going to do anyway. So there you go.
The thing it should be doing.
Yeah, the thing that we wanted in the first place. Now it can be used for what you actually want it for. But you have to have Plus Premium for the low price of $1,000 a year.
Yeah, D-Left, so that's a win. Portal finally worth $200. I'm like, you pay almost the full price of the Portal every year for premium, $160.
Yes, you're going to be paying like $400 a year. But it's cool that it does that, though.
Black Friday, they got actually a sale on PS Plus if you are so down with the get down. It's $50.39 for Plus for a year of subscription to Plus Essential, $88.19 or for PlayStation Plus Extra for new customers. This is for new customer prices, and $106.39 for a premium for a year of premium. So
okay, that's pretty good.
I mean, that's what I don't like it though. Like for existing customers, why don't you reward your player base? I was waiting on these types of deals to do this, and they did this in June for Days of Play. They don't do the discounts unless you're a new customer.
They don't care about us anymore.
They do have upgrade if you're upgrading. So like you can get a discount of $57.59 if you're an existing customer for Plus Essential. $94.49 for or a 25% discount if you're upgrading to Plus Extra. So,
okay,
sort of.
Yeah, they used to do it where you could just re-up every year around that time.
Yeah,
for that discounted price. Now they're like, nah.
Yeah, actually, my subscription has lapsed. I wonder if I can get in on the 30% discount, even though I was a subscriber before, but now I'm not anymore.
You probably can.
I might get extra.
Yeah, T's right. It's like cell phone companies doing things for new customers.
Yep.
But they don't care about us.
Yeah.
They're like, nah. They don't care. They already got our money.
Yeah, the Black Friday deals for the games go on sale or start going on sale this Friday. So that's when all the deals will go live for all the games that are coming up.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's get to these Game Pass updates. Flight Simulator 2024 comes out November 19th. Why did I say it like that? Did I have a stroke?
Simulator, yeah.
Flight Stimulator. That's what Xbox should be doing.
Whoa.
That's a whole different Xbox game. now that should be a game of the year conversation.
Flight Stimulator. Yes,
you're in the back on your airplane and you activate your flight stimulator.
So Flight Simulator 2024 comes out November 19th. Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl, November 20th. This game really sounds kind of bad. Based off what we said earlier. Little Kitty, Big City.
Little Kitty, Big City, yeah.
That doesn't sound okay. November 20th. Played Up, November 20th. Nine Souls, November 26th. And Aliens Dark Descent, November 27th. Game Pass Ultimate members can now also play games they already own directly from the cloud in the new Stream Your Own Games beta available on the Xbox app. 50 great games are available today with more on the way. I don't know the 50 great games, so don't ask me. Go look it up.
I was literally about to ask you.
No, T. We're not doing this.
Do they have the list of the games? They just say 50.
I'm reading the news. I'm not going to look for those games.
God
damn it, T.
All right. Thank you.
Wow.
He's going to list all 50.
I am Ron Burgundy. I just read what's on the teleprompter.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's pull up the old beta.
He's going to look them all up. And T's going to
Here
read
we
them
go.
one by
The
one.
list from Games Radar.
Game libraries, real last month, supposed to launch.
Animal Well, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, Balatro, Baldur's Gate 3, Banisher's Ghost of New Eden, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022.
Okay.
That's cool.
The Casting of Frank Stone,
Legend.
Cyberpunk 2077, Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D Remake, Dredge, Dying Light 2 Stay Human, Farming Simulator 25, Fear the Spotlight, Final Fantasy 14, the first 6 Final Fantasy games, Hades, Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, High on Life, Hitman World of Assassination, Hogwarts Legacy, House Flipper 2, Kenna, Lego Harry Potter Collection, Life is Strange Double Exposure, Metro Exodus, Mortal Kombat 1, NBA 2K25, PGA Tour 2K23, Phasmophobia, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Rust Console Edition, 7 Days to Die, Star Wars Outlaws, Stray, The Crew Motorfest, The Outlast Trials, The Plucky Squire, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Tom Clancy's The Division 2, Topspin 2K25, Undertale, Visions of Mana, Warhammer 40,000, Space Marine 2, WWE 2K24. So if you don't have Game Pass, well, you have to have Game Pass Ultimate to access cloud gaming. But if you have Game Pass Ultimate and own,
you can play your own games, streaming wise.
Yeah. Only if you're on Game Pass Ultimate, though.
Yes. It should just be you should play your own games.
Everybody's it's the same thing that we just talked about for the PlayStation Portal. It's trying to add value to that top tier of their services. So
stop doing that. That top tier sucks. let's keep it real.
Nintendo gave me a whole music app that I bangs with. So
you've been running that Nintendo Music app?
I actually fuck with it hard.
We have stream music, yeah.
Most of it was. Hold on, I'll pull it up. It's the I think it was the news channel that had me like, yo, that's that fire.
Okay, I appreciate it. Out here banging Nintendo classics.
I'm telling you right now, no, it was the forecast was the news channel music. It was one of them two that I was like, yo, that's fire when it keeps going, because I had heard it since I had a Wii. And also the Wii had a lot of individualized music, like way more than you think. It's like 23 tracks.
It's dope.
Put that bad boy on shuffle and get down with the get down. If you have Nintendo Online service, worth it.
There you go. All right. Next up on the news, Lego has announced a new Horizon Lego set. Aloy and Val versus Shell Walker and Sawtooth coming out March 1st for $45. And the crowd also goes mild.
What was that? I was replying to John. Which game, Delvin?
Lego Horizon.
It's on sale for $40?
No, it's the Lego has a new Horizon set coming out.
Oh, the new Horizon set, right. Yeah, that looks okay.
It's Aloy and Val.
And
it's $45.
Right. The tall neck looked cooler, though.
Yeah, it does. It does. I feel like they should have just did like a Lego Horizon TV show or something like that.
They're working on it for Amazon, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No. They're working on like a Horizon show, like
you mean a
Lego
show,
like a Lego show, because they're doing so much stuff with Horizon in terms of Lego for them. It would be cool if they just did a show. Might as well at this point. They got the game, they got the Legos they've been doing for a little bit of time now, and so just make a Lego TV show. I feel like if they did like the show before they did the game and kind of like just told their own story with the game, it probably would have been a little more popular instead of just retelling the whole Horizon story again in the game.
Yeah.
A little different.
Yeah.
Oof. Any of y'all get the remake Horizon on PlayStation 5?
I'm going to, because I never played the original. Believe it or not, I redeemed. So remember in 2020 they had this Play at Home initiative where you could just gave away the complete edition to keep.
Yep, I have it.
Yeah, and I did that, and I never played it. And and then the PS5 came out, and they just came out with the remaster, and everybody's saying it's a significant upgrade. So I'm like, yeah, I'll drop the $10 when it comes time to play it. I'll snag it and then play it that way.
Yeah. Again, Horizon took multiple times and years for me to finally get for it to get its hooks in me proper. And when it did, I was sailing. I beat that game maybe 2022 early, and then because the sequel came out that same year, and I ended up buying the sequel, but then not beating the sequel until early last year. So
there you go. All right. We also got Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 plot is complete. And the game enters full production. So,
the plot,
yeah.
So that game is like what is that? 30 years old, something like that? 97.
Well, do you know the story of Remake?
Did it veer away from the OG?
Well, light spoilers, yes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anymore, but I just said yes. It's different.
Okay.
That's all I will say. All right. Now we got some rumors to get to because And we're almost to the Rude Day segment. All right. Back for Blood 2 is apparently in development under code name Gobi 2, according to the voice actor's resume. Did either of you play Back for Blood?
No. What is that?
That's the Left 4 Dead game. It's like I think it's made, if I remember correctly, it's made by the people who made Left 4 Dead. It's basically Left 4 Dead.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware now. Yeah. That team, Turtle Rock, came through and did that one, right?
I think it was Turtle Rock.
Yeah.
I think you're right. It's really good. I liked it. Now you got me looking it up. Got me looking up stuff on the show now.
Got me doing effort.
Got me putting in work. Dare you. Let's see now. No, I don't want to buy the game. Leave me alone, Steam. The creators of the critically acclaimed Left 4 Dead franchise. Maybe I should just read this on the podcast so people can know. Why did they do that? Back 4 Blood is a cooperative first-person shooter from the creators of the critically acclaimed Left 4 Dead franchise. In the game, you are the center of a war against the ridden, terrifying creatures that were once human hosts of a deadly parasite. So there you go. So it's from Turtle Rock, yes.
Yeah, it was the Left 4 Dead 2. It was Left 4 Dead kind of ripoff. And for the record, if you want better Back 4 Blood, just get Left 4 Dead 2 on the Steam winter sale for like 99 cents.
There you go.
It's from 2006, but man, it holds up. You can do mods on it in Steam Workshop. I made the witch sound like the episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob's saying, "Am I ugly?" And that's a sound effect when she's there. The hunter, it says cookie because he's a cookie monster. I have that in there.
I feel like you should have made the witch make the noise that Patrick made when he's on the pirate ship. Little.
Maybe I will.
SpongeBob.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Back 4 Blood's pretty good if I remember correctly. But if Back 4 Blood's everywhere if I remember right?
Yeah.
It's not just on. It's not the Xbox exclusive. It's everywhere.
Yeah,
I think so. It was a card game. Like it had cards, or not card game, but it had cards as like buffs.
Yeah.
It's available everywhere except for Switch.
Yeah, because Left 4 Dead couldn't be available everywhere because it's Xbox exclusive. When in Xbox and PC, it wasn't on PlayStation and like that. Back 4 Blood's everywhere, so you can go check it out if you want to try it, or you can just play Left 4 Dead. Same goddamn game. All right. Reuters report that Sony's in talks to acquire Kadokawa. I don't remember who that is. Kadokawa? See?
Kadokawa. Yeah.
Thank you,
like that.
TPR.
No problem.
If true, the deal closed, Sony would acquire FromSoft, Spike Chunsoft, and a ton of other anime/manga IPs to add to their ever-growing collection. Say the name again.
Kadokawa.
Thank you. Confirms they are in talk with Sony regarding acquisition. There you go. Yarden's booing. Why is this bad, Yarden?
I hate companies actually acquiring companies like this of that size. Just ruins competition. It makes and Sony just ain't good about sharing. They're trying to be better about it, but they're not. And so I get it. Like I said, if all of a sudden just FromSoft games become Sony exclusives, it's like that sucks for everybody else in gaming.
So I don't like it. I wish they weren't acquired selfishly because Bloodborne's my favorite game. It put FromSoft Software back in Sony's reins. They can give them permission to do Bloodborne 2. If that happens, I'd go crazy. But I still wouldn't want it to happen just for that reason. But I think they'll put most IPs on multi-plat because at least with Elden Ring, FromSoft games have hit mainstream. If they didn't have it already, I think it's a microcosm of the COD effect, where it's if you don't put your game on all these platforms, you lose out on too much money. More money than if you made it exclusive. So
correct.
I mean, so we use, oddly enough, the Horizon Lego game. It's only on PlayStation and Switch. Like, why wouldn't you just put it on Xbox? Baseball's on Xbox already, so on. It's like it's weird. Well, it's a weird thing that they did with that one. So
technically, it's on Xbox. Everything's Xbox now. A Switch is an Xbox.
Right.
I think it'll eventually be on that
Yo,
show.
smart ass. Oh my gosh.
But what is it? I think Katakawa owns, people were saying not the main, but a big part of this is also the anime movies business, because doesn't Katakawa own Funimation, or is it
Sony owns
Toei?
Funimation.
Yeah,
Or is
Sony
it
owns
Toei?
Funimation.
There's stuff that falls underneath Katakawa's business that now Sony would have for well, now actually it's just Crunchyroll, because they actually got rid of Funimation, if I'm not mistaken. So
That's going to happen pretty soon, Tara.
yeah, so
You're going to be eventually, really, if Xbox has the way they want to have it, you're going to be playing Halo on Switch. Sure enough.
that'd be weird, but also wonderful.
It's going to happen. They're telling you right. They're getting people ready for it right now. Hey, we're bringing our stuff everywhere. That might be true, Yarden. Yarden says all Sony really wants the anime part of the company. It's possible. I know they are getting into that. Well, like I say, Funimation. Do they own Crunchyroll too?
Yeah, that's the point. Like I
Yeah.
said, they own them both, and of course, Funimation now has kind of been wiped away. It's just all Crunchyroll at this point.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Doesn't feel right. They're not having Funimation around anymore.
Yeah, age of consolidation. I hope one day there's a big correction where it's like everything's too big and everything's too big budget, and then you just get a bunch of smaller stuff again.
yeah.
But maybe that's just me living in my fairyland.
Probably. All right, let's get to the Rude Day segment. The Rude says, we'll have a scoring update next week once the full crew returns. They might not return after this episode. And after Christmas decoration, because I'm in the holiday Christmas spirit. So, here are the questions for us this week. I'll go one by one. You guys can answer. According to the Rude, now this is based off what he says, what is the correct day to start Christmas decorating?
Day for Thanksgiving.
You have to guess what the Root is thinking.
Yes.
I also think it's Black Friday.
Okay. I'm going to say November 1st.
You think the day after Halloween? Oh.
Yeah.
There's some family. I have a friend from college. She has a Christmas countdown year round.
I'm going on the Mariah Carey scale. Mariah Carey's like, fuck Thanksgiving, it's Mariah Carey season. And I'm going based on, because the Rude said, I will read this again. We'll have a scoring update next week once the full crew returns and after Christmas decorating, and I'm in the Christmas spirit. So that means he's already Christmas decorating. Thanksgiving is next week, Thursday.
Correct.
We record Wednesday, so he's already Christmas decorating.
Wait, now I'm confused. Was that Christmas decorating thing a hint?
I'm thinking it is. This
Let's see
is
what he
me
actually
using my Batman skills.
What did he actually say?
Detective.
He said, scrolling
Detective.
up.
Ray Shaw used to always call him Detective on the animated series.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's the? Oh, here we go. So, where does it say that he's already decorated? Was that in the Discord?
Yes, it says, we'll have a scoring update next week once the full crew returns and after Christmas decorating.
Oh,
I'm in the Christmas spirit.
Well, clearly it can't be Black. Wait. According to the Rude, what is the correct day to start Christmas decorating? Rude says he's already Christmas decorating.
See? Now you're getting the point.
Yeah, Delvin is Batman. What can I say?
Yes, I am the detective.
The world's greatest.
And John 30 said November 1st is correct.
So-
That's correct.
Knowing that the Rude compromised his own question, yeah, let's say November 1st.
Yes. All right. So everybody has November 1st. No, are you staying with well, I'll say everybody has November 1st, T. Okay.
Oh, I stick with Black Friday because it's when I actually start Saturday after Black Friday. So how you gonna lead a whole show?
Where did Delvin go?
That's a
Of course.
Delvin.
man. Now you mad? I'm very impressed. You just left your own production, sir.
Nah, I ain't leave nothing. I don't know what happened. It just did it. I don't know. So what you were saying now?
I said I actually don't start until the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So Black Friday, your boy at work, unless I take the day off, and I didn't this year. So
okay,
we get Thursday and Friday off because I have a stupid corporate job.
As do I, but my corporation is like, you can take that day off if you request that day off, but I'm not giving it to you.
My job doesn't give us Juneteenth or MLK Day off.
I do get both of those days. And in fact, I get every federal holiday with the exception of Indigenous People Day.
But we also get the week between Christmas Eve and New Year's, that entire week off.
Oh, that's fire.
Vacation time.
I do not. I get to go home early the day before.
Jordan, Donnie has been cheating all goddamn year. So he's not here now. So fuck all that.
Stop the steal.
Stop the steal, yes. All right. This is a really good question. The next one. According to The Rude, what is the best Christmas movie?
Home Alone.
That's what I was going to guess too.
My favorite Christmas movie is.
It's not your favorite Christmas movie.
I know, but I'm going
you
to
have to go with The Rude thinks it is.
I'm going to simply share that data point, and as I think on it, what's my favorite Christmas movie? My favorite Christmas movie is probably, oddly enough, a terrible movie once you look at it with more recent eyes, and that's Love Actually. But I fuck with The Holiday as well. It's another little rom-com, and Serenity is another rom-com kind of vibe. If you get down. I'm going to assume his favorite Christmas movie is The Grinch, and I think it's a terrible Jim Carrey one that he shouldn't be fucking with, but I think he does.
Okay. Tara says some people say Die Hard. Die Hard is a good answer. Some people would say Die Hard, and Rude might like Die Hard. He might say Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and I wouldn't be mad at that.
I need to watch it.
It's a fantastic movie.
Just a fantastic movie. Straight
really good movie. My favorite Christmas movie is probably I don't know, probably Gremlins. I love Gremlins. Gremlins is a really good Christmas movie.
Great pick.
All right. The next question from The Rude. According to The Rude, when is it acceptable to take Christmas decorations down?
New Year's?
I think it's later.
You think he starts early and goes late?
Yeah.
I think The Rude likes a Christmas.
MLK Day. We'll use MLK Day. Maybe he has that Monday off and he's like, that's a good day.
Yeah. I thought it was MLK as well.
I was going to say the first week of New Year's. Like after New Year's, like that first week. After you watch all the bowl games and stuff like that. Like the 7th of January or something like that. But he might go MLK Day. He might, like, all right, Martin Luther King Day. Let's, here we go. Oh, Lord Snurse brought up another one. Die Hard or Batman Returns. I forgot Batman Returns, the Christmas movie. Yeah.
Val Kilmer?
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's the sequel
that's
to
Michael
Batman
Keaton.
1989.
That's Michael Keaton.
I did not see Batman's Returns. I saw the original.
Thomas says Gremlins, so he agrees with me. Holiday's a good one, yeah. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, Lord Snurt said President's Day. He thinks Rude Days leaves it up to President's Day. When is President's Day? Is that February?
February 21st.
I don't pay attention to President's Day because it's in Black History.
National Lampoon's Holiday.
Oh, Vacation is great. Yeah.
Oh, that is good.
One.
Christmas Vacation, forgive me.
Christmas Vacation, yeah.
Christmas Vacation is really good. All right. Our final question. No, it ain't even our final question. Rude gave us some good ones this week. According to The Rude, when is it acceptable to ignore your family that is here celebrating Christmas with you so you can start playing your brand new game?
Wait, what's the question? When is he acceptable?
To ignore the family that's there visiting you to celebrate Christmas so you can start playing your brand new game.
What's the question? Is he saying, is it acceptable, yes or no?
No, when is it acceptable? When can you say, all right, fuck you people, I'm going to play this game? Me, fucking immediately as soon as I open the game.
But what does The Rude think?
Yes, I think The Rude agrees with me. As soon as you open the gift and it is Bellagio or El Palacio, whatever this game y'all keep telling me about.
Bellagio.
I am walking away from all the family like I'm going to play this game. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Y'all call me when the food is ready. That's the move. I don't want to hang out with y'all like that.
I wonder if he might be trying to trick us, because sometimes people do a few presents Christmas Eve.
Yeah, sure.
My thing has always been how I do Christmas. I don't know if the Rude does Christmas like that. I don't know if the Rude has a lot of kids. Rude might have a lot of baby mamas, so I'm just going to say probably yes. Rude probably has like 7 different baby mamas, a bunch of different kids. Well, nothing to here nor there. But I used to do, my thing was the kids would stay up till like, well, now, especially now, they stay up till like 12 o'clock midnight. Then they open up all their gifts. And then they play their gifts, most likely games, all night long until the morning. And I can relax. Then tomorrow I'm just chilling.
There you go. They're dead. They're asleep.
Yeah, I can relax. Let them tire themselves out. And then, Christmas, we can enjoy Christmas like that. That's the fun of Christmas.
What did Delvin Jr. ask for Christmas?
This motherfucker asked for it. What he didn't ask for. He listens. I can tell him because we talked about it. He wants Donnie's computer.
Oh, wow. You want that Alienware?
The one that Donnie's selling. I don't know what it is.
Wait.
So I have to give.
Is he selling his current PC or a different PC?
It's a different PC.
Oh, is it a laptop or a full desktop?
A laptop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll probably get it.
Yeah, he's probably going to get that, yeah. Of course, because Dad has to pay for it.
Hope
Yes, listeners, we're serious about answering these questions. We have to think about it because we have to get in the Rude's mind. 5 points on the line, damn it.
Oh, yeah, so because Tyrell and myself are answering too. I guess it's Rude's discretion who gets credit for who next week.
I get all the points, no matter what.
What? Is that what he said?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying.
They didn't show up like every time I'm not here. They're like, oh, don't give Delvin no points. So fuck that. I get all the points. To the victor, the spoils, and I am the goddamn victor this week.
There you go.
All right. Did you give answer T?
Which one for when you can start playing? When you start playing with stuff at Christmas? After you pick up all the Christmas trash, get all the garbage in the bag.
You're a good human being. Fuck that.
And then after that, go ahead, go on and play. Love you.
Yeah. When can you ignore your family to go play your games?
Yep. After we get all the wrapping paper cleaned up,
Okay.
you're good to go.
All right. And you already answered, right? TPR.
Well, I thought not really. I said maybe he'll try to trick you into thinking it's Christmas Eve, but realistically, I think it'll be the day of, I don't know, the day of once. What is the Rude? The Rude doesn't.
Okay.
Rude wouldn't ask this question if it was a normal answer. That's my take.
Yes.
So, I think
the question. I'll read the question again. The question is, when can you ignore your family to go play games, your Christmas gift games? That's a simple way to simplify it. The chat says Donnie and Dev at 0.
I'd say by Christmas afternoon or whenever the festivities stop.
Okay, before the NBA game.
What is the NBA game? Depends where you. All right, I guess yeah.
Yeah, because the game, they usually have an NBA game on Christmas.
Right.
Thanksgiving is football. Christmas is NBA.
Christmas has an NFL game this year. Houston is playing.
Oh, it does.
Beyonce's performing at halftime.
Oh, I forgot about that. Ah, yeah.
Now I don't really fuck with them getting up in the association's action like this, but we're gonna allow for it.
This is like, it's like Bloods and Crips. You like walking in the wrong territory, wearing the wrong colors. Christmas is for NBA. The rules have to be followed. Thanksgiving football, Christmas in NBA, New Year's college football.
Facts.
All right, I'll call it noon Christmas Day. All right.
Okay,
All right.
that works. All right. Our next question. Let's see. I want to skip one. According to the Rude, which would the Rude want as Christmas gift? New games, clothes, or gift cards? That's a good one.
Gift cards so he can buy new games and or clothes if he is so inclined.
he wouldn't include gift cards in if he was going to pick games. That's my take.
My thing is this. I'm kind of, this is tough because I want to say games, but at the same time,
I feel like
I don't know if his family knows how to pick the games he wants.
Exactly what I was about to say. I don't feel like the Rude trusts his people to make the game selections. Then he ended with some wild shit like Little Kitty Big City when he wanted, you know what I'm saying, Black Ops 6.
Yes.
Special edition.
Yes.
So just get that man a card, get that person some cards or some bread, either way, and he'll take care of business. And if anything, you know, if it's the right gift card, let's say if, you know, it's a PSN card or, you know, Xbox card, business can be handled and downloads can occur quickly soon thereafter.
Yeah. I kind of feel the same way. I think
seemed like a digital only kind of dude.
Because see, clothes, we just immediately said no. Clothes. Rude doesn't want clothes for no goddamn Christmas. No, it's either games or gift cards. Games are tricky because if you have family buying you games, they might buy you the wrong shit.
Facts.
And then you're gonna be upset. We don't want Rude upset on Christmas.
You end up with Super Mario Party and not Mario Party Jamboree. You see,
yes.
That's why you got to handle your own biz. But maybe the Rude's a guy who enjoys a hat. It's maybe a little close.
Yeah, I don't think Rude wants a hat. Like
Rude, it turns out you wanted a hat. Holla at your boy. I want to know that. Okay? I want to be correct.
The Rude wants a tie. like a good tie for Christmas.
Like a Donkey Kong tie, a red one with a banana on it or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. All right, so I'm gonna go gift card. TPR, you're going game.
Gift card, no.
Gift card. And gift card all is on gift card. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, so. Okay, 5, and the Rude ends with saying 5 questions here, Delvin, with very specific answers, but an opportunity of a lifetime. I think this was really cool because the questions are actually hard. like we can either get all these right or all these really wrong. And I think that's the fun part about it. So this is not like him giving us points because we have to kind of get in the Rude's mind. I think this is really fun. I like this one. Good job, Rude Days. All right, let's get to these questions.
I was about to say, you see Snurt's question? We got to discuss.
Oh, where's Snurt's question? Let's go.
Right there beneath the Rude's of questions.
Let's see. Is it? Do I have it on the list already? Do I have it on the list? Okay. We're going to use that question for last.
Okay.
All right. So the first question from Eddie V. He asked, do you all have a Thanksgiving game that you are set to play, or how do you feel about people who dedicate a certain time to play a particular game for various reasons outside of fun?
I cook on Thanksgiving. I'm the person who cooks in this house, so it is actually the game is making sure I don't burn shit,
okay,
and making sure I put the turkey in the freezer tomorrow, out the freezer into the fridge tomorrow to start thawing.
Okay, so you don't pick a certain game to play on Thanksgiving?
No, I never even thought about Thanksgiving as a day of gaming like that, because again, it's football, it's cooking, it's it's vibe with my people. You guys got Thanksgiving games? Y'all treat the holiday like that? It's like I play this on Thanksgiving. And maybe we should do that. And my life is about to be changed.
See, my thing is, for all these years I've had young kids, so my whole Thanksgiving been spent taking them to go get food from their other families and relatives and things like that, and spending the day doing stuff like that. I don't think this year is going to be that. Okay. So I might play some games this year, play a little. I might know what I might do. Would probably be fun. I might just play like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 from beginning to end.
Man, that campaign is good.
Started early in the morning and finish it before noon. Because it's only 3-4 hours?
I don't know. I played it over days, but that's just how I get down. I play for a couple hours, put it down.
Yeah. I might be able to just shoot right through that. Enjoy it like an action movie.
Drop that bitch down to easy and go through it and just have a good time. Yeah.
I'm doing that anyway. I'm getting old. I don't feel like being challenged anymore.
I played it on regular, and every achievement I popped was rare because, of course, nobody plays campaign. I'm the weirdo that plays campaign. But worth it. One of the best campaigns they've made in years.
Oh, that's dope. I'm getting to that point in my life where I'm like, I don't want to challenge. I just want to enjoy this game.
Yeah.
I have too much things to worry about. I have too much challenges in life to be sitting here worried about beating this stage of the video game.
I have Alan Wake 2 shot to 1 shot, 1 kill. I do have it where I can die because you can turn that off. You can turn on infinite health or whatever. But I do have it set to 1 shot, 1 kill because I'm like, I'll be all scared and shit. Be like, oh my God, it's a wolf.
All right, what's your answer, TPR? Do you play games on Thanksgiving?
I mean, not specifically. If I do, I do. But I'm trying to think, would there be like a Thanksgiving themed game that I'd play? You know, maybe. This might sound kind of weird, but now that I think about it, maybe Ghost of Tsushima. Because think about how many yellow and orange leaves there are in that game. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That game does travel from like fall to once you get to like the little snowy section. So yeah, I get that.
Other than that, Miles Morales is a real Christmas game, but it feels like a real holiday game. But I guess it's not quite Thanksgiving. College Football 25 playing it, or Madden playing the Thanksgiving game. I guess you could do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can set it to. Well, yeah, you can play it on Thanksgiving. And maybe the game does something special because it's a Thanksgiving game. NBA used to do that on Christmas in 2K.
Yeah, they did. I remember that.
Yeah. So maybe, you know,
those are good.
I never play it, but maybe Madden or Ghost. How about it?
Okay. Those are good answers. All right. We got a question. We got some questions from Tom Richards. So the first question he asked, since you have some different people on today, what do you think of each of the big 3 console manufacturers have planned for the next year?
What do we think they have planned, or what do we think of what they already said they have planned?
What do you think? Remember, read again. What do you think each of the big 3 console manufacturers have planned for next year?
Okay.
Will Sony release some games? Will Microsoft release games on my dishwasher since everything is now on Xbox? Will Nintendo announce that in 2026 they will have an announcement about the Switch 2?
Nintendo stated clearly that the announcement of the Switch 2 will come before the end of their fiscal year, which ends in March. That is when that announcement will come, no sooner. No sooner. You'll get it in March, or you'll get it at the Game Awards here in December. We'll see. Microsoft is just going to keep on trucking what they're doing right now. I don't think they'll do any acquisitions in the next year. I think maybe you'll get some more games, Xbox games up over on PlayStation, and they'll be fine. Microsoft is pretty much at this point. I think they're going to set themselves for like this next year. Like just keep chugging, keep doing what you do. Sony has a very good complement of single player games that I think, especially Yote and so forth and so on. So I got the feeling here at the Game Awards we'll get a bunch of different announcements for what is coming down the pike for Sony. I'm excited for that. So, again, this is all set in stone already, but y'all know how it is. There'll be some surprises, I'm sure, but I don't expect anything out of the ordinary, out of the hookup. I'm excited for a Switch to announce it because I'd like to see what that machine will be able to do. But with this tariff situation and so forth and so on, I mean, I don't know, man. We may not be able to afford that bitch. So
there's that.
Can't call it. Won't call it, in fact.
What you think, TPR?
I think it'll be a big year for Switch. There's nothing that gets a lot of people excited like a new Nintendo console, especially with the huge install base Switch has. It'll be the best. Is it already the best-selling console of all time? I forget.
No, but it is nearing, and because the way they're going to do this is going to be like just like a Game Boy. You know what I'm saying? How Game Boy Color counts in the whole stack of Game Boy. So this Switch 2 will definitely count toward the Switch family of systems. Yeah. So it'll definitely the Switch 1 will get there because I think it's like 7-10 million short, something like that. Which is of course here we come holiday season this year. Price drop that you're certainly going to get once the Switch 2 comes out. So it'll probably go ahead and meet that point. But you're right. also, all these Nintendo, like the big deals, Nintendo developers, been wild quiet. They've been doing a lot of stuff with third party and second party stuff.
Yeah.
So what the big dogs been doing, preparing for the release of the Switch 2.
Right.
Very excited about that.
Yeah, Metroid Prime 4 might be something. I doubt something with Smash, but I think Wind Waker remasters might come out. Might get a Breath of the Wild port. I mean, I know a lot of this is you're going to get the Switch games again and you're going to like it, but I think the new hardware will drive a lot of more stable ports of pre-existing Switch games. Like Donnie went on record here saying if Breath of the Wild got a 60 FPS update or 60 FPS Switch 2 version, he'd go ahead and buy it and replay the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than Metroid Prime, do we really know what, in terms of software, what Nintendo's actually doing for next year?
Nope, because they hadn't really announced much.
Yeah.
I think that's going to come with the Switch 2 announcement.
There's Donkey Kong coming in January, Donkey Kong Country, whatever.
Remaster.
Yeah, remaster. And I feel like that's about all we know so far.
Yeah, maybe Pokemon ZA, right?
Oh yeah. The next in that
Pokemon Zaza.
Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X. That you get that port
Pokemon
next
got
year.
that Zaza.
Yeah, that's Zaza. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake.
Isn't that out? Didn't that just come out?
So 3 remake came out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But 1 and 2
and then 1 and 2 are their own things. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that Xbox is going to do what they've been doing. You're going to start seeing more things on other consoles.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if next year is the year when you see something like Halo end up on another console.
Support Gears 1 and 2 trilogy.
Oh, yeah.
Or all of them. Yeah, come on. I'm tired of 2 and 3 being relegated to console only.
There's the Gears prequel is supposed to drop next year, isn't it? So
E-Day. Yep.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing those type of moves for Xbox. I think Sony's going to stay the course and do what they've been doing, being Sony, and put out these games and kind of just slowly but surely putting out a new game. Like, Ghost of Yotai is going to be a big one. I would like to see them I would like to see what this Wolverine game looks like.
Death
in
Stranding
full.
2.
You think we get Wolverine at Game Awards?
I don't know. I don't
Maybe
think
just
it's
a
releasing
preview?
next year. I think it's 2026 you're getting Wolverine.
I think we get Spider-Man.
Venom?
Yes.
Spinoff, yeah.
The spinoff, which I think is just probably a standalone expansion.
Okay.
Yeah. For those who played Spider-Man 2, there's a very clear side quest that paves the way for a spinoff.
Yes.
Yeah, I never did finish that, and I probably should. That might be my Thanksgiving game.
And the leak, the Insomniac leak said they were working on a Venom game.
Okay.
If I remember correctly. So yeah, that.
Right.
And Nintendo, their whole big thing will be Switch 2. Switch 2 is going to be the big thing. That's going to go crazy, and they're going to see a lot of remasters, like I think we're getting the Breath of the Wild remake or remaster.
Yeah.
You think Switch games are going to run better on the Switch 2, or do you think they'll just have like a Switch 2 on board that'll just basically?
Depending on the game, they might just make a Switch 2 port and then charge you and then make you pay money for it. Or if the game wasn't that popular, they might just have it like the ARMS will run better on Switch 2 for the 3 people that played ARMS, but for Breath of the Wild to make you buy it again. That's my guess.
Okay.
The sequel of ARMS Legs will also be good too.
Or legs, right? Also, don't underestimate GTA 6 next year for the consoles, man. I know it's not platform specific, but I think it's going to take the zeitgeist by storm.
Oh, that it will be like the biggest entertainment event of the year. There's nothing that will do better than that game's release.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah,
100%.
That's another reason that I would consider upgrading to better PlayStation hardware.
Yeah.
You do any PC stuff, Tyrell, or your console guy?
No, not really. Like just like lower class stuff. This PC is at this point like 7 years old. I guess if I threw a better graphics card in it, might be able to do a little something. But no, I hadn't done any PC upgrades in a while.
Yeah, I go back and forth. I'm like, do I want to play on PC? No, I don't. Yes, I do. Run HDMI cord to the TV.
The TV is right there, and so the P. It could happen. It's like, that's just about a 15-foot cable. Probably get it comfortably, so nothing's tugging. So I could do that.
All right, I got another question from Tom Richards. Very important one. Leather shoes versus everything else.
No, leather shoes ain't it. Sorry.
I don't think I ever worn leather shoes.
What about Tim's?
You ain't got no patent leather little church shoes?
Aren't
Oh yeah,
Timberlands leather?
Tim's are leather, huh?
Yeah.
Are they leather?
The butters, yes, they are. That is cowhide.
Yeah, I guess the Tim's are okay.
I have
Okay.
no real whatevers about it. I mean, if I come up on some leather joints at a player price, cool. And if not,
Yeah.
who cares?
I'm a sneaker guy. I like just regular sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
I don't know all
say,
that fancy stuff.
gum Tim's, like the brown Tim's, good Thanksgiving shoe. All right.
Yeah, the
Okay.
weird joints. Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't think
sneakers.
those flies the same down in Miami. Like when it's
I mean,
heavy-ass
you're probably
Timbs
right. You see
and
somebody,
90-ass degree weather.
you see somebody in some Timbs in Miami. They from New York.
Yeah. Take them hot ass shoes off, man. It's like, your feet go fucking melt to the ground. It's like, take them shits off. Yo, it's too hot. And people wear them down there. Like, why are you wearing those? Like, this is Miami. I'm not telling you to wear sandals, even though people do wear that as well. But I'm like, bro, it's too hot.
Yeah.
Too hot to wear them big ass, goofy shoes that you holding your goddamn feet down and it's hot as shit. No. And then they wear the Timbs with the shorts.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what's going on? Do you need help?
I have worn Timbs with the shorts, so I'm not. Who am I to complain?
Ooh,
No, shouldn't do that.
cargo shorts. Got to give them the full
Yes.
gamer
Yes.
style. All right.
That is the unemployed look.
I think Donnie said he loves cargo shorts and Crocs. You know, there you go.
That is also the unemployed look.
Never owned a pair of Crocs, so I can at least say that.
Okay.
All right. The next question from Tom Richards. Tom Richards is coming in with some good questions.
Yeah.
Do you still like the big screen experience of seeing a movie in the theater, or has the convenience of being at home made streaming your preference?
No,
That's
I
a
love
great
going.
question.
I absolutely love going to the theater. We had a theater we used to go to. It was a Regal Cinema that got closed down after or during the pandemic. And another company bought that theater recently, like literally just opened up this year, and went in and redid everything and switched everything over to Atmos and heated seats, not just like recliners, but heated recliners, and basically a little sub underneath your seat. So your sound is Atmos. If you have never heard or been to an Atmos theater where the sound is really like you're basically sitting in a sphere, change your goddamn life. That shit is a wild boy. And so we've seen a couple movies at that theater this year, and for whatever reason, probably just to make more people come to it. They sell tickets still cheap. It's like $10 to go see a movie there. You know, it ain't been $10 to go see a movie for a long time. So we saw, Romulus? Whatever that new one was.
Romulus, yeah.
Yeah,
I liked it. I liked Romulus.
Same. And it was amazing to see it in that situation, bro. And like I said, I am a fan of the big screen and the soundscape situation that you get at the theaters. We saw Beetlejuice there. That was a good time to be had with that as well. I dig it. I like it. Like I said, I got a nice little surround sound hookup in here. I got the sub. It'd be popping in my house when I want to get down. But the movie theater experience is something that has something all its own, and I really do enjoy going there.
I do too. I like going to movie theaters for the big blockbuster movie. That is nothing quite like that experience, you know.
Yeah.
I just started going to Regal Cinemas this year and having experiencing the 4D experience, which is cool. I like that. But what I really like and my son fell in love with is Regal having the VIP experience where you pay the little, I think it's like $30. And you're like, it's almost like you're in a private theater and it's like 20 seats in there where people like 20, 30 seats that you can go in there and sit that recline back and stuff like that. But the cool thing is it's free popcorn and free drinks while you're watching the movie. So
Free,
you can
it's
just walk out.
in your price.
Yes, included in your price. So you can just walk out there and get as much popcorn and slushies as you want. And they also have a little bar there that you can order drinks off of as well.
Oh, wow. You ever had chocolate popcorn? I have a local theater that does chocolate popcorn. And I will go out of my way to see a movie just to get the chocolate popcorn.
Explain it. What's going on with this chocolate popcorn?
It's black popcorn. African-American popcorn.
It's like they melted chocolate and put it all over popcorn, and it's just it solidifies, and you get pieces of chocolate in every bite of popcorn, dude. It's
I've tried
just a drizzle over standard popcorn.
I don't know if I'd call it a drizzle. It's kind of like caked on. It's definitely dried by the time it's in your bag. So it's almost more like, yeah, it's like a solidified drizzle. But
okay.
It definitely fills you up more than regular popcorn because there's goddamn chocolate on it. But I get that every day over candy if I have the option. Chocolate popcorn. But
Five Below has Butterfinger popcorn. Whereas popcorn with Butterfingers mixed in it, it's actually pretty good. They have Butterfinger. They have different kinds like Nestle Crunch, Butterfinger. I think Snickers. It's really good. You should try it out.
All right. Yeah, but for the question, if it's a big blockbuster, I'll see it in the theater. Or sometimes I see indies if I'm hanging out with. Sometimes I use movies as a reason to go hang out with a friend. Meal in a movie.
Yeah.
So I use it as like a social tool. But if it's just me, I'm probably not going to watch by myself unless it's a blockbuster.
Oh,
like
I
if it's a
would
rom-com or a comedy or a documentary, I'm probably going to see it on my home. Unless the documentary is like, David Attenborough nature or something.
Yeah.
I'd 100% watch it by myself if I had to, but I never have to because my kids always want to go see movies. But I like staying at home too because staying at home watching movies is a good date night. Just sitting at home.
Yeah.
Especially if you got a really good TV.
I watched Twisters the other day. It's on Peacock and fun movie, fun little romp. And I watched it here. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it rumbling, thundering, storming all in my crib. It's nice.
Yeah, Gladiator 2 comes out Friday, so I'll probably be seeing that. Captain America, the new Captain America. I'm so excited. Red Hulk. Give me that.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Me and TPR seeing eye to eye on this one. I'm a huge Captain America fan. Sam Wilson's my dude. That's my Captain America, so I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
All right.
Good shit.
We got one final question, and this is a good one. This is the one you've been waiting for. Snurts asks, you're tasked to make a Santa Claus video game. What's the genre and core gameplay mechanics?
Third person, not third person action game, Sneak King-esque, in that you gotta get through the house, put the presents in, eat the cookies and so forth and so on, get in, get out without being seen and or rousing the house. Breezy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got one, TPR?
I'm going a totally different direction. I think it'll be hilarious, but like first person shooter, all right, where all the fake Santas from across the world are trying to come to the North Pole and take your spot.
Take your crown. Take your crown.
Okay. And you got to defend your igloo and all your elves, and you got to kill all the imposter Santas, and your elves will help you out as like companions, and you got to almost like Wolfenstein, right? There'll be sections where it's like open, going guns blazing with, and others where you're sneaking around trying to get past the fake Santas before you go to end them. I think that would be hilarious. It's like the Winnie the Pooh movies you're seeing, Delvin. Like if you just took a public domain and flipped it on its head.
Okay. Like they're doing with that Popeye movie now. That's a terrible idea, by the way.
There's a new Popeye movie. What are they doing with it?
They're making a Popeye movie in the same thing because Popeye's public domain now. A Popeye horror movie.
Oh no!
Like,
wait, is Popeye like the one trying to kill you?
I don't know. I seen a picture of it. I'm like, ooh, I don't know. This is gonna be good.
I love Robin Williams Popeye. Live action Robin Williams Popeye is awesome.
It is good. It's really good.
That is an OG classic.
I agree. My game would be, this is going to be funny, but it's a third-person action adventure game that is essentially the 2018 God of War, where you are Santa Claus and you're training your young apprentice, because the way it works is when Santa dies, another person takes the reins of Santa Claus, like the movie The Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus, yeah.
Yes. So you're going to be old man Santa, training your young apprentice to become Santa, but as you're training him, you're fighting all of the other holiday mascots. Like at one point, the Easter Bunny comes to attack you to try to kill you because they want to be the supreme holiday.
Elf. Instead of boy.
Oh my God.
you gotta fight the Easter Bunny. You gotta fight Krampus. Krampus probably be the big one.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
Turkey.
You gotta like go through all the holidays and just fight like these. They're coming to try to take you out, like they're hunting Santa.
Nice.
Oh well, I guess we'll stick to religious holidays. It's like
Oh, I was gonna put that in there.
Memorial
Oh,
Day.
yeah, yeah. They're
Oh, I'm gonna be offensive. I gotta fight Jesus in the game.
Sinterklaas. What's that one they do in Black Pete? What they do in the Netherlands?
Yeah,
What do they do?
Have you ever seen Black
Black-
Pete? Man,
I don't
Black
think we're
Pete.
gonna see Black Pete. That sounds
But-
offensive.
It is. It's racist as fuck, and I don't understand why the Netherlands still support. Look up Black Pete, y'all, on the internet. All y'all, go look up. Just look up Black Pete right quick.
Nope, never mind. I just looked it up. Nope, don't do that, people. Never mind.
That is that okay.
That is the thing.
Not doing that.
Nope, not. We will just have my video game Santa immediately cut off that character's head and keep moving on.
That's your opening. That's your opening cinematic. Black
Yeah,
Pete
just-
immediately getting taken care of.
Yeah,
No, I feel like this is an excuse for Mortal Kombat to just add Santa. You know how many character crossovers they do?
Oh,
they
for
should.
sure.
That'd be fun.
Black Santa Claus, Devil.
Dominican Santa Claus.
Dominican. You put it in the middle there. Okay, Dominican.
Well, you know,
Okay, I'll allow
Yeah.
for
yeah.
it.
Jewish Santa Claus? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, let's go. Let's be controversial. All right. D Life wants to come in. D Life, we ask for questions all goddamn day, and you wait to the last minute. You must be part black. So, listen to your questions.
Wow.
Jaguar
He
logo,
said-
like car? Sorry, you didn't say it yet.
Oh, yeah. D Life's quick says, "Ooh, quick in the show question. Have you guys seen the new Jaguar logo? What do you think?
I have.
I didn't know the
That,
Jaguars had a logo.
it's a weird font situation. I don't really appreciate it.
Look, Jaguars are terrible. So I didn't pay attention to that whack ass team logo.
Yeah, radical Jaguar rebrand and new logo spark ire online. Of course, the internet, of course, is mad about it. But yeah, they changed the way the word Jaguar is written, and it's nothing to be upset about. Probably.
Is the lion?
Well,
Is
I think the Jaguar, as it were, is
the lion
itself.
is the Jaguar going to be?
Yeah, I think the Jaguar
looking
itself actually remains just
Okay.
the Jaguar. It's literally just a font change for
Oh, they just changed the font.
open.
All right, that's fine.
Sam, give me a second. I will throw this in the chat. You guys
It's
can
not
see
a good font, but that's nothing to get mad about.
You can
Nothing to
see
be
that.
like Tony Khan, you'll pay for your crimes. This is not a big deal.
That is the new Jaguar font. If y'all want to click that link, and it's like I kind of appreciate it. I'm not mad about. I'm never gonna be
It's
mad
okay.
about a font. I'm just not built for that.
Yes, it's not that deep.
If they took away the Jaguar and just took that away completely from all their cars, then I'd have an issue. Like
Okay.
the actual miniature.
Yeah, and this is, I guess they're preparing to go electric, so that's what's going on there with this rebrand.
This is a good question from Snurts. He asked it to Terrell, but I'm asking him on the show. Is Santa an alien or a robot?
Neither.
No, I think the context was
Just in general. I want to know.
just in general.
So you just think how does Santa live forever?
He's a saint. He's been
Is he a saint?
beatified. You know, that's what I say. Whatever that turn of phrase is. So you know what I'm saying. He was blessed because he took care of the poor people and the hookers.
Look, there's a lot of people who are blessed who ain't living forever.
I'm just saying this is how this particular being got his hookup.
Oh, because he was taking care of hookers?
He took
A
care
lot
of
of
the
people who
poor.
take care of hookers, they're
took-
called pimps.
He took care of he took care of the poor and the hookers during a time when they were looked down upon, and therefore he got sainted, and therefore is allowed to just continue his business of toy manufacturing and delivery.
Can I put this in my game?
Of course.
Santa taking care of.
Again, you need an intro,
Yeah,
and a
that's a good
reason
point.
and a reason to go kill Black Pete. So we figure it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Blessed and highly favored. Speak that shit, Chow.
There you go. There you go.
That's exactly what it is.
Santa is a fairy. I like it.
Red one. How about that, huh?
That movie's gonna be terrible, isn't it?
God,
It's
everything
gonna
The
be
Rock
awful.
does is terrible. What's the name of the last good The Rock movie? And I'm not joking. Please put your man on right quick.
There was a thing he did earlier this year called WrestleMania. That was pretty good. With the exception of that, the rest of that shit he's done has been awful.
It's like when you have John Cena and you have Dave Bautista. In Bautista's case, sometimes acting his ass off. And you have The Rock. And it's not even like doing good action movies. It's doing mid-action movies at that. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be Schwarzenegger and he ain't.
It's so weird how that narrative has changed in terms of how there was a time when people were like The Rock is the best actor out of those three. And now it has literally flipped to like, nah, he might be the worst actor out of those three. Like people like Dick Johnson. People love Batista. People like Batista's a really good actor because Batista be acting his ass off.
Yeah.
People like John Cena a lot. John Cena still likable. I think Peacemaker helped a lot with that. But The Rock, they're like, we don't want to see no more movies, fam. Go back to wrestling.
He make whack shit, and then he has so much juice in Hollywood at this point. You know what I'm saying? That too much, in fact. That it's like, I don't know, bro. I don't get down with his efforts and work.
I thought Black Adam was okay. It was fine.
You are alone. No one thought the movie was okay.
It was all right. It's fine. Like, all right, this is okay.
Yeah.
I still don't get the ideal of him. Like, I want to fight Superman. Like, no, you're supposed to fight Shazam. That's who Black Adam. That's your hero. You fight. You don't just get to move up to Superman. Like, nah, that's not how that works. But that's what we thought. Anyways, anything else you got to say before we go? Wow.
Lord Snort says Black Adam was fine.
See, Snow agrees with me. Black Adam was fine. Wasn't good.
Oh my God.
It was a movie. It happened.
All right.
Rock needs to get back to wrestling. He's a lot cooler in wrestling. His wrestling character is great. Like this, like the last time he came back, he was fantastic. I was hyped for that shit. He had the whole thing where he comes out to the ring and he has like the lightning bolt behind him, like he's fucking Thor. He's like hugely overjacked, like he's like still using like he's using steroids like it's the 90s. like why is this man bigger than everybody in the ring? And he doesn't wrestle anymore. Like, it makes
Jungle Cruise wasn't awful.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's probably on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So Jungle Cruise not bad, and the last Jumanji wasn't too bad.
No, that was good. I like Jumanji ones.
Yeah.
Both of those are good.
All right, people. If you fuck with the Great British Bake Off, I have a podcast called Crimpy TCA. It's a Great British Bake Off podcast. You should be getting down with that show because I'm very proud of the efforts we put into it. We've had multiple bakers from the Great American Baking Show on that show to help us discuss it this season. And of course, we actually discussed the Great American Baking Show as well during another season. But we do really good work, and I'm very, very, very proud of that show. You can watch us do it on YouTube. We do it live every Tuesday. It's Getting Down with the Get Down. We also host Stage Crunchy and Milk. It's the podcast I've been doing the longest, Cleveland's longest running podcast. It's my shit. I adore it. I really love it. You can watch us do that one live on Thursdays if you are so inclined. And it also comes out on Thursday, so it's just basically that's kind of a cyclical kind of situation there. I literally just finished the edit of it before I got on this tonight. We do Cadillac on Mars. That's me, Delvin, and Chalfie. Chalfie hosts that one. Me and Delvin get to be talent. Delvin, the comic relief of that podcast. Also, let's see. Anything else? Any other podcasts? I think that's all we have present right there. That's what your boy Tay be doing in these streets. You know what I'm saying? The internet's Terror 713, any and everywhere. I have pretty much really crossed it over to Blue Sky fully now. So if you want to get down with me, I'm over there in them streets. I have a Threads. I don't like Threads. And I lock my Twitter up, so I ain't know whatever with that. But I have not deleted it yet because I kind of still have the theory that I'm not leaving that place because I've been there longer than Elon Musk was there. So I'm not leaving it. I'm just not using it anymore. I deleted it off my phone. I deleted the bookmark to it. So I can't even just go to it directly. I have to put in some effort to get to my Twitter now. And what I keep doing now is going back to it to use this app that helps me pull all my followers from Twitter over to Blue Sky. So that's the only reason I go to it. It's a good thing. It's just a what you call it that you can put on in Firefox as a browser. It's my browser. It's just a what do they call it? Things an add-on that you can put in there. It automatically just runs through your Twitter users and says, here they are on Blue Sky. One click to follow, and it's like, excellent.
Perfect.
So that is where your man's is at this point. There you are. You're caught up on all that I do and how I do it.
Good job. You can tell this man's a professional. What about you, TPR?
Yeah, you can, well, thanks. Tyrell does listed off 4 podcasts. Tyrell and
Yes.
Delvin right there. Delvin does what? PSVG, the Delvin Cox Experience, Shaq, and you do Cadillac and Mars, right? So you'd also do 4, Delvin.
Cadillac and Mars, yeah. I also am Justice League Mortal. I'm Green Lantern, of course. XP. I do way too many goddamn podcasts to name on this show. That's why I don't even name them, because it's way too many.
I do less than these guys. So occasionally I'm on here, right? But also every week I do a podcast called No Limits, PlayStation podcast over on Save the Game Media. You can find that at youtube.com/Save the Game Media. And yeah, I don't really have Twitter, so you can find me on the Discord as TPR Taylor. And yeah, go check out No Limits, and you can join our Discord. Links are all in the show notes. So, but yeah, I started podcasting there because I was inspired by these guys over the years, listening to PSVG, Shaq, and Empire, and XP. So
appreciate that. Glad to hear it.
Real thankful.
TPR, I have a question for you.
Okay.
For your podcast, No Limit.
Yeah.
Is your theme song "I'm a No Limit Soldier"? Because if it's not, you need to change it to that immediately.
No, it isn't. But will we get copyright strikes if we play that on YouTube, though?
Nobody cares. They're gonna check it out.
You also need a proper No Limit tank logo.
Yes, you got to go all the way with it now. You have to lean into it.
All right, I'll consider it.
You got to lean into it, man.
All right, Delvin, if you donate us $100 a month on Patreon, we'll change it. All right.
That actually might be worth the investment. I'm greatly considering this now. That might be worth the investment.
They come into dun 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 dun.
No Limit Soldiers. I thought I told you, bitch. Get your mind right. See, it works perfectly. I'm just saying, this is a good idea.
Let me talk to Kevin about making it a donation goal or a Patreon goal. For real.
There you go. All right. Yeah. We out. Peace.
Nobody sleeping in the middle of the bed. The middle of the bed is only where you do the business. But when everybody's ready to sleep, it's the side of the bed that can't be beat. It's the middle of the bed where lovers meet. But when it comes time to slumber, it's the edges. Ooh, 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 the edges.